Welcome back to the Morning Beat. We're super excited about this next Pride icon. She's had 60 #1 U.S. Billboard Dance Club chart hits and a Grammy to boot. Please welcome Tracy Young.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for having me. How's everybody doing?
We're good. I was told that you're going to be a ball of energy and so much fun, and you have not let us down so far. We're on Zoom right now, and I can see the Grammy in the background. First and foremost. That was before my time, so we're going to have to get you another one now that I'm here. But congratulations.
Just say it. I did it. I got the Grammy for you.
Well, I will have to say that Channel Q championed this record. I mean, Michaela knows the history, but you guys played it first, and you did this promotion where it ran every hour. So I owe Channel Q a big thank you, and that includes you guys. You were huge in this.
Well,
support.
You're incredible, and honestly, I'm so joking. This is all you. I mean, you've made history. You were the first female to win in this category, and it's been going great ever since because you're making a lot of music still. But we are going to be speaking with Anabel Englund. We love her. We've been spinning her record, and you're actually working with her right now as well.
I did. We did a remix. I did a remix for one of her songs. I love her voice. I love that song, So Hot, and I was connected with her, and we worked on See the Sky, and I went in a different direction, but apparently people are embracing it. It's a really cool remix. So
what's it like when you hear a song and you decide you want to collaborate, you want to work on it, you want to remix it, and then you bring an idea to an artist? Is it a collaborative process, or you say, hey, here's what I'm thinking, let's try it? How does that work?
Sometimes it is. Sometimes when it comes from the record label, it's more like you just turn it in, you get the session. But when now in the days with social media, people get to talk more and interact. And it's very important to me that the artist likes what I've done. So, because, back before COVID, we used to go perform those records. So I want to, if they have a feeling or attach themselves to the song, then it's a better performance for them. So that's always been important for me as a producer. But Anabel and I, we did, we have been communicating about music a lot lately, and I'm learning more and more about her.
Well, and it's awesome.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, please, you and I can just kiki all day. Please.
I know.
But I want to go back to something you said. You said before COVID, back in the day, we used to perform these songs. We missed that. And it was Pride. It's Pride 365 with us, but it was Pride season. How did you celebrate Pride? Being the DJ that you are usually with people, how'd you celebrate it this year?
It's been really cool because we're making a bad situation a positive. We're trying to make it positive. So I have DJ equipment. I did a lot of live streams this weekend. I did some radio shows. I'm doing your show. Everybody's trying to move forward in dealing with the situation. And it's been different, but, again, you got to see the glass is half full. And I did a bunch of virtual stuff, a virtual Pride for Billboard and the Hollywood Reporter. It's interesting. The social aspect is hard to get used to because, Pride is such a socialization type of event, right? Like we like to celebrate this together. So
that's why I always tell Michaela it's so hard for me because I love all the virtual stuff, but I like hugging people. Like Pride to me is about hugging and embracing like my brothers and sisters and spending time together. But you've been through like a lot in your career. I was reading that you started by DJing at frat parties. So it sounds like you've kind of evolved many times over the years. What have you learned about yourself as an artist during like this pandemic?
Well, I mean, for me, I can't imagine being a DJ just starting and wanting to just getting started and wanting to DJ for a crowd. I mean, fortunately for me, what I've learned is that I wanted to produce more. And it's hard when you're complacent. I've learned to take more risks and to be open to different opportunities because, you know, you never know what's going to happen, what might come your way that you may not have thought about pre-COVID, but you're thinking about. That could be interesting. Teaching opportunities have come my way. Speaking engagements have come my way. Things that I probably wouldn't have thought about or wouldn't have thought anybody wanted to hear me talk about. So, like, I'm just trying to be open and embrace new opportunities and just saying yes to the process, I guess.
Well, I love that. I love that you're like that because you really have been, back to what AJ said, you started in frat parties, but you've seen a lot of prides over the years.
I've marched, girl, I've been marching since I came out of the womb.
Yes, I love that. We're in 2020 and I think now more than ever, you know, we're really standing up for our Black trans brothers and sisters. Really, that's the focus. Do you think that that's the most important thing to be focusing on, and why?
Well, it's interesting that you brought up that I started at frat parties because I did, but my real start as a club DJ, I DJed in black clubs. I was the only white girl there. So that was in DC. The Black community embraced me, and other clubs told me that I could not do this, that girls don't do this. And it was in the Black community where I was given the support and they, you know, where color didn't matter. And this was in DC in the 90s. So this movement has affected me. I've dated Black people. I've dated, you know, what's going on in the world right now, but it makes sense to me. People are angry. Nothing's changed. And police brutality, I've witnessed it with my friends, my lovers, and being a white person in a Black environment for the beginning of my music career, I'm very affected by what's happening. But again, like if you watch a movie by Spike Lee, Do the Right Thing, it's the same thing. Right. That came out in '89.
Yeah, it's like, a lot has changed, but a lot really, really hasn't yet.
But I do think that what has happened, everybody agrees about George Floyd. It's now what I think is more important than taking down statues and flags, and that should all happen, is having these conversations that we are having, because we need to deal with the actual issues and not. We need to embrace this opportunity for our black brothers and sisters.
Well, Tracy, I couldn't have said it better myself. And before we let you go, though, we're going to have you.
Sorry, I'm very passionate.
Oh
no, of
course.
Look,
as are we. We've been devoting our show to Black Lives Matter for the last few weeks, and we're so happy to hear you say such beautiful words. We're going to have you introduce See the Sky in just a moment, but really quickly before we let you go, what does pride mean to you?
Well, as somebody that's marched in several prides from 88, 89, I think pride is important for people to know the history so they know it's not just go out and have a party. There's a reason for it. And maybe that's because I'm a little older and I lost people to HIV, I lost people to AIDS, but being proud and I saw a real shift when we became legal to marry the person we love. I think we've come a long way. I do think we need to embrace our Black trans, all trans. I think pride, what it represents to me is a fight. And there's so much more to do, and I could go on and on and on, but you don't want me to do that because I won't shut up.
Well, we don't want you to go on because we want to hear your new remix. Tracy Young, the first woman to win in your category, Grammy-winning award artist. Please introduce us to your mix of See the Sky.
I'm so happy you like the song. So this is my girl, Anabel. She came coming off the success of So Hot. This is our new collaboration, the See the Sky remix by myself, Tracy Young. Yours truly.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell for all notifications from radio.com. While you're at it, why don't you check out some of our other great videos.